Howdy, people. Howdy, people. We are live. We are live. We are live. Already got plenty of folks in the chat. Let me see who we got, what we got going on. Brandon, how's it going, buddy? Gene, waiting on some good info. Well, you come to the right place. Guys, this guy right here, I need him to come on this show because let me tell y'all, he got some of that good info too. He is a diehard crappie fisherman. I've seen a lot of his catches. This guy, Horace Lee, he is a fish catching dude. Thanks for joining us, Horace. I placed an order from Steve, haven't heard anything back. All I can tell you, Gene, is message him again. He's pretty much a one-man show. It's worth your time messaging him again. I promise you. Awesome baits. Give him a little time. Jig man, what's going on, buddy? Hey man, I really do appreciate you showing up. Thanks a lot. I really do appreciate it. How did your fishing trip go the other day? We ready, SK? I'm ready too. It's time for some crappie talk. Let's get it. Yes, sir. We get ready to make it happen. We gonna make it happen. We gonna talk a little bit about. I know y'all see these rods back here packaged all up, looking all pretty, brand spank new. I hadn't even had my hands on them yet. I've had my hands on some like them, but I hadn't had my hands on these exact rods yet. Maybe something special coming up soon with those rods. Sid Lewis in the house. Super Dave. Yes, sir. Thanks for the support, Dave. You're one of a kind, I promise you. I really do appreciate it. Danny, what's going on, buddy? Mr. Womack in the house. Yes, sir. Couple crosses. Yes, sir. Thank you for showing up. Red River Rob. Enough for dinner. Hey, sometimes it's like that, man. But hey, that fresh, never frozen crappie, it just don't get any better. It don't get no better than that. Camo Joe in the house. Roy Dale, what's up, buddy? Coosey. Water and Woods. What's going on, man? Hey, I found out this guy fishes my lake down home, Lake Houston. I hadn't ran into him yet, but I'm looking forward to it. Who is the winner from last week? We're going to discuss that here shortly. I got it right here. And just so y'all can remember, I don't know if I can show the packs of jigs now. I'm not green screening. Oh, yeah, I still got green screen on. Let me fix that real quick. Let me turn this green screen off. That way I can show y'all some jigs. It may look a lot better too. All right, green screen is off. I can show y'all some green stuff now. That's the pack of assorted baits. We had 2 of them from last week. And I did boost that up. There's like 45, maybe 50 baits. I didn't count them exact, but there's a lot of baits in that plastic bag right there. Leslie, what's going on, man? Hey, I know you had a question from last week that we did not get to. So if you could toss that back up. Ketchn is supposed to be with us tonight too. I hadn't seen him show up yet. But I know you say you had a question for the Ketchn man. So he should be here tonight. Damien. Slick. Broderick, what's going on, man? Thurston in the house. JC, raining. Oh, raining on the lake right now. I know some lakes probably could use some rain, but none of the lakes that I'm fishing need any right now. They're all full pool. Rain will not help in the Ketchn department right now. Rankin, frustrated crappie fisherman. Lay some questions out there, and we're going to see if we can't help you not be as frustrated. But let me tell you, frustration comes along with crappie fishing. Even I get frustrated. They can be difficult. And I will tell anybody that they can be difficult. The thing is, you got to be super hard headed at times to show those crappie that they gonna do some act right. What you got behind you there, SK? We'll talk about those here in a little bit. There's some good stuff. Yes, it is, Dave. You need those, huh? 5 nice crappies out of my little pond the other day. That's awesome, man. I think they're going back out deep. Hey, that I think so too. One end of the lake that I fish, I think they're just about done. Paul Beasley in the house, and that's something else that if y'all would remind me to talk about, because I've seen this for years, especially on my home lake of Lake Houston. The north end, the fish will be shallow, and if you go to the south end thinking you're gonna fish shallow and catch some crappie, you got a different story coming. But now those males, I'm talking about the good fish. You'll just about 4 months just about straight. You'll be able to find small males up there shallow. But we talking about those good ones. As you always hear me call them thickbacks. Those are the ones we want in hand. Spookan, Gary, thank you, sir. Mind of Harris, Larry McBride, going great. AWF, what's up, buddy? South Cal, yes, sir. Hopefully, you guys can get into cold water crappie fishing this week. Cold water, that water's heating up pretty good down here. I seen 73 degree water temp this past weekend. They've opened up the dam this week below Lake Houston, changed the river. Okay. That's just about with every lake. If they're discharging, it makes the fishing a little bit more tough. It's just a current. There are things you can do to sort of help get on the fish, and just finding those areas that aren't affected by the current as much. Donna, good evening. Chat Jock in the house. Just had surgery and I'm off work. Uh-oh, crappie in trouble. 4 weeks worth. That's what says. Awesome that you had a surgery and can still go fishing. That's awesome right there. Miss Bertha in the house. Caught a few crappie and bluegill out of Poverty Point. I hear a lot. You talk a lot about Poverty Point. It's going to be one of the places I definitely hit up when that time comes. Thanks for joining us, Miss Bertha. I really do appreciate it. Thank all of you for joining us. Have you ever heard of crappie and brackish water? I have. Below Lake Houston Dam is classified brackish water. Depending on the tide, they have caught redfish. I've even heard of speckled trout being caught up there, just about to the dam below Lake Houston. So yes, they can survive. And I'm gonna tell you, there's some monster crappie. I don't fish down there now, but years ago, I fished below the dam, and there's some very good crappie down there. There is a consumption ban, however, below the dam of Lake Houston. So be sure to find out about that. Like I always say, wherever you fish, be sure to do your research and find out if the fish there are edible. Crappie, they're one of the last fish to make that list of the dioxins and all of that nasty stuff that affects you later in your life. But be for sure to check the water quality, do the water quality reports, and make sure that the areas you're fishing, the fish are clean. Ace 225 in the house. Where do you launch your boat on Lake Houston? I launch everywhere. Doosan, Lake Houston Marina, BJ's. Just depends on the wind and where I feel like fishing. I try to go away from the crowd, so it just depends. I fish that whole lake, uh, everywhere. Air run in the house. Got the color for you, baby. What color is that? Let me know. I need to know. Gone fishing. My local lake here in Texas, not even open daily. Uh-oh. That don't sound good. Slap Buster. Man, I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys for joining us. Wayne Clark, North Carolina. Slab Doc. This guy's inviting me to a tournament this coming weekend on Lake Summersville. Any of you guys that are here, are you going to participate in that tournament that they're having, that crappie tournament they're having on Lake Summersville this coming weekend? I might just try to sneak up there. If I can sneak up there Friday and do some pre-fishing and find, I've never boated that lake. I've always wanted to, but just have never boated it. But I have fished it and have caught plenty of crappie. And I usually fish the Overlook Marina up there. Great place. And those of you that don't have boats, that's a great place to fish, especially this time of year. That cove over there at that Overlook Marina is in whole really good crappie. It's been several years since I've been up there, so I don't know all the details of what they have going on and their hours, or even if they're still open. So be sure to look them up and give them a call to see if they are still in operation. Kenny Smith, Pennsylvania in the house. That's awesome right there. Yeah, Lakes Low, South Cal, my way. Okay, so you could use some rain up there. Roy Dale, Kim Barnett. This guy here ties a ton of jigs, hand-tied jigs. Kim Barnett, crappie stopper jigs and flies. That's what's up. I am in Washington. Our temps are 55 degrees. Well, don't let that scare you, because I've caught crappie shallow down here, black crappie, in 42-degree surface temp, and this wasn't just a cold snap that happened. That got the water temp had been cold for a while, 42 degrees, and I was on fish in 6 to 7 foot of water, catching them about 5 and 6 foot down. If you ask me, crappie love cold water. They love it. Now, I'm not going to say that they were spawning, but they were in a spawning area. I did not physically see them spawning, but they were in a spawning area. Let's say you have a moderate to high wind out of the south. Should I concentrate my efforts on North Bank, thinking plankton and bait? My deal is I don't want to fish in slapping waves. That's a job in itself, controlling your boat to stay on some structure. To me, I'm gonna run the direction the wind is coming from. I'm gonna run to that bank. So if the south wind is blowing, I'm going to a south bank, or a bank that's protected from the south wind. That's what I'm gonna do. I want to fish in, without having to battle the elements, and have a decent day of fishing. It will make your day a lot more enjoyable, I promise you. I see we got LBG that popped in. Let me see if I can get him added in, help me with some of these questions. LBG.
What's going on, SK? What's going on, everybody?
Oh, not a whole lot. What kind of backdrop you got going on back there?
I'm in the Smoky Mountains.
Okay, I see. Smoky Mountains.
Yeah, I'm on vacation, man. In the Smokies.
That's what's up. That little special lake is turning up for both crappie and bluegill. Shellcracker got a few so far the last few days. That's awesome, man. That is awesome right there. That's all. Hey, it's about that time. It's really about that time. I need to get over there. I was supposed to have made it over there this past weekend, but ran out of time. Actually, Lake Houston spanked me my first day of fishing there, and it was supposed to be a half day of fishing it, and then jumping out of that lake going to the lake you're talking about, but that didn't happen. And it's like I was telling the guy a while ago, sometimes you got to be hard headed. Well, I'm hard headed all the time, regardless, especially with these crappie. So it took me till just about dark before I figured those fish out. But not giving up is so very important. It is unreal with these fish, and you just got to go through steps. You know, depth. You got to find the depth, this type of structure they're wanting to hold on, the depth of water that they're holding in, the depth the fish are holding, and then you got color and action, and I mean all of that stuff. I mean, it sounds like a lot. It really is a lot, but it's fun doing it once you figure the steps out, and it's just steps you have to go through.
That's right. Exactly
Bobby
right.
Garland, baby shad, hornet, and yellow jig head. Pedal with pink head. I'm at 172 fish headed for more. That's what's up right there, man. Figuring those fish out. Hey, it's as fun as catching them to me. I want to get out there and you know, easy lakes. Yeah, okay, they all right to fish, but Lake Houston is addictive to me. It is. Just
Yeah.
about every trip it's a challenge on that lake, and that's what makes me want to go back there all the time. You like Lake Houston bluegill?
Love it.
That's
Love
what's
it.
up.
Can't get enough. That's why I've been catching my fish here lately.
Yeah.
This wind been so bad.
Oh man, that wind. Hey, I got something to talk about with that wind right here. I got a little bit of a solution.
Got a little bit of solution.
Hey, that big old cannonball right there.
What size hook is that?
That's the number
6.
6, I believe. Yeah, that's number. Yeah, number. I want to say number 6. I think it's the number 6 bluegill.
That's gonna work.
Hey, it's been working.
Oh, that was you been number 6 with that? I
Yeah.
thought they had a bigger hook on there. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait until Steve. I'm almost positive it's the number 6. I don't have anything else up here to compare it with. I think it's the number 6.
Okay.
Hey, it's amazing how. I mean, the jig looked itty bitty. I got a picture
looking at it.
of an inch and a half. An inch and a half turquoise on that thing, and them fish were nailing it.
It was nailing.
Yes, sir. Ford, what's going on, buddy? Eric, great job, SK. I enjoy watching your videos. Have learned a lot. That's awesome. Glad to have helped. That's what it's all about right there. Bill, what's happening, brother? All right, I heard somebody say that they was going to put some questions up. What are these questions at? Oh, you on that Pearl? Okay. I'll tell you what, Aaron. Since you got the colors figured out, you might want to get with old Steve and let him get you some baits that's gonna last you all day over there. Now, I'm not talking about nobody's jigs or anything like that, but give them Limits Tackle jigs a try. I think you'll like them. Yes, sir. If you guys would, if you haven't already, please do hit that like button. I really do appreciate it. That's the one thing I do. Well, one of two things I do ask. Make sure that you're subscribed and also hit that thumbs up. Thank you, Romero. Thank you, Austin. 65 in Canton. Let's get to. Oh no, we don't need 100. Not this quick. We can wait on them 100-degree days. Oh, you saying 65 in the chat? Okay, that may be what you're talking about. We're at 85 already. So we've been having a good group of guys show up, and I'm glad you guys are enjoying it well enough to come back. I really do appreciate you guys joining us. Eric. Clay. Fishing a double jig pearl on top of Hornet. Okay, I'm not sure what the Hornet is. Best white bass lake I've ever fished, without a doubt. Hey, I'm gonna tell you that thing got that lake got some slab white bass. I'm talking about drag peeling white bass. Danny, love your vids. Thanks, awesome. Glad you're enjoying them. What's up, SK? Big thanks to Lemons Tackle for the great ghost. They came the next day. Awesome, awesome. I see Steve has joined us. Let me go ahead and throw him in here. Let me throw him in. What's going on, brother?
Good.
I'm gonna set us up like this so everybody can see what I got sitting back here. I'm not green screening tonight.
Oh, okay.
I want to show off a few rods.
Yeah.
What? One of them
doing all right?
What you say? Oh, let me grab
what
my.
I asked this guy one of the rods for me and you. He got back there. He got 4.
Oh,
they could be.
All right.
They could be. So basically, big thanks to Lemons Tackle. I already read that one. Okay, I want one of those tumblers. Okay? You know, this is actually from my son and my daughter-in-law. So, and if you can see, it was a while back that they made it. It was a while back that they made it. That's when I had just made 11.5 when they made this, and I'm just about at 12.5. Thanks to all of you guys. I really do appreciate it. A lot of fish can be caught off the bank right now, without a doubt. Super shallow. My last trip, hey, we're going to talk about that here in a little bit. Ketchn was supposed to have joined us tonight, but I guess he's sort of tied up or something. We had some questions that,
He might be still catching fish.
Well, he said that he was, but finally caught my first limit. All right. Congratulations, man.
Thanks to Lemons Tackle. That's it.
That's what's
up.
Stuff.
Yep.
Without a doubt.
That's good, man.
What color pattern and what jig style worked for you, Ace?
Don't say turquoise.
You know that's what I'm looking for.
Turquoise or gold, which one it is?
Hey, I'll tell you what, man. That turquoise, man, has just been it's just been
I just poured
fire.
Like 500 of them just now.
Yeah, it's just been on fire. Yeah, I think we'll hit 100, I believe, before it's all said and done.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Got new poles, yep.
All right.
There are some new poles back there. Water temp 58 degrees. Dale Hollow. Time to go fishing. I said it's time to go fishing.
Oh yeah. This weekend. It's almost here.
Yep. I can't wait one more day. Hey, I've been invited by old Slab Doc Lamar. He pushed my buttons over there on Kenny's live a while ago. Talking about either show up or just say you scared, stuff like that. I was like, oh, he pushed the wrong guy's buttons. He gonna have me to go up there and spend the night on that lake.
I was supposed to look up where it is.
Yeah, 10 to 18 feet. Water is 56 here. That's what's up.
How far you think it is from my place?
Probably I'm willing to bet 3.5, maybe pushing.
Okay,
yeah, it's a good ways.
What's late?
Summersville.
Oh, when it supposed to happen?
This weekend.
Golly.
Yeah, that's the same thing I see it.
Yeah.
Super Dave, what's happening, man?
Super Dave's always here for us.
Yeah,
good dude.
Yeah,
I really do appreciate it. Got old Slick in the house.
So what have you guys been talking about before I got on?
Oh, pretty much just there was a couple of questions that popped up. Water temp and fishing shallow and there was some more questions that were supposed to be thrown up here, but I hadn't seen them yet.
Yeah.
But Bluegill, let us know what you did this past weekend, if you don't mind.
Saturday or Friday? Both days.
What day was your best day?
Saturday was my best day. And I'm having two 2-pounders Saturday. Fishing just stumps here and there. One guy passed me up and asked me, was I catching fish? He said, man, it's deep right there. I said, yeah, it is. But it's still fish right here too. You know what I'm saying? Like I told, I said, all the fish don't go shallow when they spawn.
Yeah.
So, but I ended up with 25 that day, caught my limit. And like I said, I had two good 2-pounders, real nice fish, you know what I'm saying? Rest of them good 12, 13-inch fish,
Yeah.
Just bouncing around from anywhere from 7 foot to 12 foot. Every now and then 13 foot, depending on the spot where the structure was at. So it's a pretty good day though. The wind was just bad, out that south, it was hard to sit there a little bit. I had to duck back out sometimes around the corner, get out the wind, let my arm charge back up. Then I turn back around, go back out there again, and hit them again. But it was a pretty good day. I enjoyed it. It was a nice day.
The crazy thing about that trip to me was each time we talked, we were neck and neck on numbers of fish.
Yep.
And then we can't include Steve in this. Steve out the equation on this. we can't talk about Steve. We're gonna go ahead and talk about that here after a while. But you get to the lake at sun up. I'm there shortly after. Steve gets up at 8 o'clock?
Yep.
Clean a limit of fish, and then drive. What would you like? Did you go to that day? You drove an hour and a half?
Yeah,
2 hours?
Lake Fork. Yeah, Lake Fork. Yeah.
Drove 2 hours to a lake and still limited it before we did.
Hey,
that was crazy.
That's a live scope working.
Yeah, live scope, man. Put the work in.
Hey, this comment right here. Hey, I've said it time and time again. It's just the way things. I don't know whether it's certain colors they can see depending on light penetration, but there are times that within the same day, you may have to change jigs 3 or 4 times to stay on fish. Without a doubt.
You would have to.
Or say the females,
goodies, man.
Awesome.
Stickers.
Awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, stickers. I wish I would have brought my jig box in here.
Yeah, I got I'm going to talk about it later. We got my copy.
Okay.
I got a micro too. I poured a 1/16 with a number 8, and I put oh, here it is. Let me show these guys. Man, this thing's small. You love them micros.
I do.
You do.
Yeah. A 1/16 with a number 8 mustad. That's a 1-inch bait.
Yeah.
That thing is tiny.
Tiny.
But it works.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Look at what tie them. Look at what I had sitting up here that I was going to talk about. That's a number 8. That's number 8 hook though.
Same thing. This is a number 8.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 8.
But is that a 1/16?
Yep. 1/16.
Okay, this is a 1/16 also.
Yep.
Hey,
Yep.
this getting ready to be on fire.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Hey, those big old bluegill, they gonna eat these things up. This right here is a shad pattern in that same 1 inch.
Yep. Yep.
Hey, I got it ready.
Killer. That's gonna be.
I got it ready. Hey, I'm telling you, I got it ready.
You got it ready.
Yeah, I love chasing them big old bluegill. And hey, red ear, especially the red ear.
Yeah, I already know.
No red ear, my thing.
I'm about to get you up there in North Louisiana. Go up there.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Hey, they got some large red ear. I'm talking about 1.5 pound, 2 pound shank fin. Easy.
Check out James. He got his PB.
All right.
15.5 male.
Yep, that's good.
Yes, sir. I figured them out. Figured they never like me like what I throw, but I keep doing it. Keep making them changes. You will find them.
Yep.
I promise you, you will. All right, I'm looking for some questions because I know last week we bypassed a lot of questions. Caught 70 to 80 yesterday, but only 7 keepers and released
Man.
them. Wow.
Just move areas, you know what I mean? Small
Without a
fish
doubt.
will come
Yeah.
move to a different area of the lake.
Yep. Fly guys in the house.
All right.
Miss Bertha.
All right, Bertha.
You doing, Miss Bert?
Smoky Mountain. Oh, Smoky Mountains.
Hmm.
That's great.
Got new Ultrex on and wish I bought one before. Oh, without a doubt.
Oh,
Without
yeah.
a doubt. Now makes live scope a little easier.
Speaking
I totally
of live
agree.
scope, I believe it was last weekend, a new update came out. A lot of good features. They added about 4 new colors too, and I've been seeing them online this week, and they're pretty good. So, anyone that updates their live scope unit, head units, you'll look in the color palettes, and you'll see new colors now, and they're floating around Facebook, YouTube. Man, there's some good colors. Shows them fish a lot more. So Garmin's got it going on. They're listening to the fishermen.
Mo Lottie got more head than he got body. Hey, if I would have threaded this one up, this is the one that you got to call it.
Yep.
Mo Lottie. That's awesome. I call this the cannonball though.
Oh, the 5/16, yeah.
Yeah. I love that jig,
Yep.
especially with all this wind that we've been having.
Yep.
Mike Hallmark in the house. Bear, what's going on? Ohio. Always love your videos, guys. That's awesome. Do you think in the morning temps will affect the shallow bite? It's worth checking. I promise you that. The thing is right now, and I've always said that for me personally, the spawn season is my least favorite time of year to fish for them because one day you'll find them up there in 2 foot of water.
Yep.
And I mean a good amount of fish to where it's every cast you just set the hook and just fish everywhere. You go back that next day, you won't get bit. And you have to start that search process all over again.
Mm-hmm.
And what's you guys take on the spawn season?
It varies. Like I say, you might catch them in the shallows here and there. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, we talked about it a couple of days ago. You know, I started fishing in the shallows. You know, and they wasn't there. I caught a couple small ones here and there, and big fish wasn't there. So I had to bag out. I bagged out. You know, and like I said, it varied. Then I could go back tomorrow. No fish be stacked right back up in the shallows. You know,
Right back in the shallows.
But I have seen people still catching with shiners, you know what I'm saying, up against the bank. You know, if you just sit there and sit on them, you're going to catch some fish on the shallow. You're going to most definitely do that with live bait, you know.
Yeah.
So, but, you know, if you're sitting there with a jig, you know, here, it's going to take a minute. You're not going to sit there all day in one spot trying to fish in the shallows. So you're going to bag up into deeper water and deeper structures.
Cool. Steve?
Shallow to me is 6 to 11 foot. I want the big girls, you know what I mean? I want them to come party.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, you know, this past weekend, you know, I'm big on fishing deep. I'll be close to right there where they spawn at. And I can see fish down there. This is the killing point. I can see them. But when I tell you I went through 50 different, I went from hand ties, I went so many different colored plastics, different sizes. I mean, you just name it. I worked my tail off trying to figure those fish out that were deep. And I'm gonna tell you, I'd fish 7 or 8 spots, pick up 1, maybe 2 fish. Really nice fish, but I just could not get those fish turned on deep. And later that evening, I was right there next to a spawning area. I stuck my 12 footer over there in that 1.5, 2 foot of water, lowered that jig down there, touched the bottom, and raised up and held it there for a second, and pow! That fish knocked fire from it. They were mostly all males, but I caught some pretty decent fish up there. I mean, it was fun. A lot more fun than I thought it would be. And
it's fun fishing shallow.
Those fish coming out of that shallow water, let me tell you, they gonna knock fire from the jig, and then the fight that they put up is awesome. I really did. Yeah, I really did enjoy it. Yeah. But the thing is, I didn't like catching so many small fish.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
That was I caught a ton of small males. But it's just something that that shallow water. It just happens like that. Waiting for Steve to send me my prize from a couple weeks ago. Chuck Adams. I think I got your name. Chuck Adams.
I think I just mailed it. I'd have to look. Hey, Chuck, send me a message.
Send him a message.
That way I can make sure.
I got his name right here.
Tackle, yeah.
I got Chuck's name right there.
Yeah, make sure. Just send me a message, Chuck. If I get it before I leave off this live, it'll be in the mail tonight.
Yeah. And if any time you guys are looked over in any way, hey, don't be afraid to send another possible message or email. Hey, because I work, Steve work, plus we try to do all of the things to help people catch fish. So, we forget sometimes. We overlook things at times. Don't be afraid to send a reminder.
I got some turquoise ready for you.
Hey, what was that guy that won the school bus last week? Because I checked the tracking device. It said it was delivered.
That was Nicholas. I hadn't seen him on yet.
Yeah, okay. I looked at it the other day. The tracking device said it was delivered on Monday.
Yeah. Awesome.
I'll send Curtis this right there. Fresh off the press, turquoise.
Awesome.
Yeah. I think there's 22 of them in there. That'll last them 6 months or more.
Oh, without a doubt. Yeah. What's going on, Jesse? Look at how you doing. What's a good way to get on them brim? Jigs and a crappie nibble.
And get probably about a good 15, 20 feet off the bank. If you're in a boat, I bag up about 15, 20 feet off the bank.
Comal
with a cork, popping cork.
I want y'all to. That's not a slip cork. It's a spring-loaded cork. And if you're fishing 6, 5, 4 or shallower water, trust me, a fixed float will do. And these are what were they, bluegill, $1 something?
Yeah, $1 something a package.
You get 3 corks for $1 something versus $2 or $3 per cork, and you're gonna lose some without a doubt. You're gonna go to set the hook on a fish, and it's gonna be 10 feet in a tree somewhere.
We'll have.
What's going on, Blake? I'm sure glad you could join us again. Coming from the home lake, without a doubt. I see those crappie you got on over there. Georgia.
Bill.
How many people on the live right now?
We had 105. It was up to 108 a while ago. We've had a good group, man.
Yep. Good stuff.
Did the fire near Sheldon Lake impact the lake? I'm not sure.
I was at work today. I don't know. I'm kind of close order by Sheldon Inglewood. Yeah. So I don't know. I ain't heard about it. That's my first time hearing about it.
Yeah. Looked like a frog color. Yellow on bottom, green on top, and black specks in the green. Jay Fox from Tennessee. Yes, sir.
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and name off the guys that won. I think I seen one in here. I hadn't seen the other guy yet, but time flies. Watch it. Without a doubt, that's what I was talking to Steve earlier. I was like, man, we got to do better than 2 hours on this thing this time. But at the same time, once you're talking about crappie and fishing and the time, we're over 30 minutes in already, and it seemed like we just started.
Yep.
That time just flies. I'm not for sure how what we're gonna have to do to get it cut down.
Hey, Bob.
Thanks for the
All right.
jig, Steve.
Romero got his. All right, cool,
Cool.
man.
Awesome.
Good luck. Good luck. Hold on to that pole.
Yes, sir. Do you know of any good lakes near Lafayette? That's directed to LBG.
Well, I do. I got a friend, Camo Joe. I had to get with you. I got a friend that lives in Lafayette. He be fishing them down there. I get back with you, and I'll let you know which ones it are. I know a few of them down there.
Cool. I haven't fished Santee. I want to because I know it got those big old shell crackers in there. You ever fished it, Steve?
No.
What?
How about-
What is that?
I don't know what state it's in, but I've watched several videos.
Is that Santee Cooper or
Santee Cooper? Yeah.
Hmm.
I know it got them big old shell crackers, them big red here. Heavy hitters in the house. What's going on, Tracy? Mine is always churning, coming up with crappie catching stuff without a doubt.
Yep.
That's what it's all about.
Yep.
Let's go on to Lake Houston and chase some crappie. Where I go first, give me a heads up.
Well, they spawning right now. Hey, Cypress Tree, if you fishing with live bait, I would try the Cypress Tree. If you fish with Shiner Jigs, same way. If you just fishing. And find some structure. If you got your units, find some structure. If you don't, find some Cypress trees, at least got a little water, about at least 2 foot of water around them. You'll catch some good males. And you'll catch some females back off in that deep part of them. But like if you're fishing with live bait, find you some cypress trees in there. There's a few of them in there. You can get on with it.
Oh, he said Nicholas said he got your school bus yesterday.
Okay, appreciate it. That's good.
Put it to work.
That's right.
Steve, did you get my message on Facebook? I want some of your stuff. Gene.
Gene, I'm gonna have to check. I probably, if I didn't reply, I didn't get it. If I replied, then I got it. There's a waiting list, so usually I'll tell people I get your name on it, and I just go down that list. I made a lot of progress this week.
Awesome.
And
I just poured some customs today. They look real good.
Got another giveaway for y'all tonight too.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna give away one of Steve's G boxes.
Uh-oh.
That's awesome right there.
If y'all have seen the box or not, this is my personal. I got one for y'all. Hadn't even come out the plastic yet.
Oh,
so.
cool.
Have you filled it up yet?
No, I haven't filled it up. I ain't did nothing yet. So,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Good box for y'all.
Yep.
Put your jigs in, your plastic, whatever. So I'll be giving away this box tonight. So y'all get
Thoughts
ready.
on Arky crappie jigs? I'm willing to bet they'll catch some fish. I think I've used some. It's just been so long ago. I've been using hand ties for several years, just due to all the plastics that I used. They just didn't hold up. Not saying that Arky won't hold up, but that was one of the. Oh, really? Yeah, I think Walmart sells them.
Yeah, Their jigs are pretty good.
But I'm a hand tie guy unless I got a limits tackle jig on right now.
Before I got with Steve, I used their jig head. You know what I'm saying? Because they got some. They stand up pretty good.
Yeah. You got your TV on again, Bluegill?
No, I got people in here.
Oh, okay. No, man, you all right? I can just hear it. I don't know if anybody else can. These big old earphones, they pick up just about everything. Sunfish Assassin.
Right.
Chris Roan in the house.
Yep.
The G box in line. Ship fast.
Yep. G box is next day. It's in the mail.
Yeah. Horace hollering at you,
How's it
Steve.
going, man? I ain't seen you in a while, Horace. How's the fishing been? He's over here in DFW.
Yeah, you know he been on them.
Oh,
He stay on fish. Jigs haven't used limits tackle yet. Hey, you won't be disappointed.
Yep. Just come on and send me a message and what you want.
You three guys are the best guys on YouTube. No, hey, I really do appreciate it. Glad
Appreciate
you
it, man.
enjoy it.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thanks,
that.
Gene. We love giving
Can't
back.
reach out to you directly. Having a problem placing an order with you on your website.
Yeah,
the
you can't
website.
order. Yeah.
Yeah, you can contact them through the email link that's there.
Right.
And the website's not fully functional just yet.
Right. It's just a way to show you guys my products. But it's coming. It's coming.
Heading to the lake tomorrow and leaving my bass rods at home. That's going to be an awesome trip for you.
Yeah.
That's going to be an awesome trip. Hey, I tell you what, you go out there and get on a good old mess of crappie, you're going to be leaving them bass rods at home a lot more often.
That's what happened to me.
Exactly. That happened to all of us.
Yep.
Way back, I used to chase those bass too.
Yep.
Bass, catfish, then all the saltwater species.
Yep.
65 tip on Coosa. Hey man, them fish, I'll tell you what, I'm willing to bet you got plenty of fish shallow somewhere. I appreciate those jigs. Going to try them out tomorrow. Liberty, okay. Purple
Monkey
tails
nut
and a
purple.
turquoise.
Yep.
Hey, if I were you, I'd have that turquoise on first.
Yep. It's going good, Super
Without a
Dave.
doubt. Gray ghosts. All the brush piles of Lake Houston stealing my jigs.
Hey, send me a message. I'll mail them out. I have probably 3,000 gray ghosts 1/16, so they ship out right away. Hand ties
Awesome.
ship out quick. The plastics and the jig heads, that's where the waiting list is.
You know this guy, Bluegill?
Yeah.
Garrett.
What's
Fill
up?
me in because I don't know.
I know. Yeah.
I've been trying to go fishing with them for about 18. Woo, man. Yeah, hey, 18
Hey.
years.
Man,
You,
busy
you
guy.
You're supposed to have your own boat and tie it on to him.
Hey,
That's the case.
I've been trying to get him to go. He worked too much.
Oh, really?
You want
Well,
to let go that job.
Yeah, gotta get them bills paid. So I understand. My job get in the way several times every week.
Cool, Ace.
Just a hand
Thanks for the
tie,
support.
set
Yep.
from sea. Awesome.
Yep.
Caught some crappie recently that had red worms. They are common.
Yeah.
This CNB, I'm just now looking at the. Hey man, we need to chat. Hey, if you would send me a email. Send me an email if I can get to it. Send me an email at SK with the S behind it, Crappie Ketchn Adventures at gmail.com if you would. SK's Crappie Ketchn Adventures at gmail.com. And I hope I didn't lose my spot. Nope, still got it right there. Caught some crappie recently, had red one. Yep, I've seen it too.
Yeah.
And I did some research. They are harmless to humans, but I will advise cutting the area that they are in because they got a little sac that goes around them. So don't just pull that worm out. Cut that little section of the fillet out. That way you don't have to worry about anything that goes along with it. But yes, they are pretty common. It's Lake Houston, Conroe, both of them got it.
Yeah. They
More so on Lake Houston. I see it a lot.
More so on Lake Houston.
Yep. Yardley, Kennedy. There are even lakes up here in North Texas that I see. Weatherford, Joe Pool. There's several of them that I've seen them in. And it just out of nowhere, they just popped up. Probably 3-4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Who else is finding those little red worms? They're actually called red worms in their crappie. 3 super crappie masters online.
Hey, Brandon.
New moon this weekend. Yep.
Uh-oh.
It's coming.
Man, what about that wind lately? Oh,
man. That wind. Hey, I was able to get away from work today, and I was going to run down to the river over here for lunch and see if I could catch a crappie or two. And, man, when I tell you the river had whitecaps in it.
Man.
Wow.
And I was like, you got to be kidding me. And it seemed like all of a sudden it just picked up. That wind was blowing every bit of 30 miles an hour.
It been blowing up here like that too. Down here, rather.
Yeah.
Hey, Bertha.
Hey, Miss
Super
Bertha,
Dave
how
say
you
he
doing?
needs some of those stickers.
Yep. Send me a message, Dave. I'll send them right out.
We have crappie in the Cal Delta that have worms. Yep. Just for let them, and they're fine without a doubt.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like I said, cut that part out.
Anyone on here fish Clear Lake in California? I'm just wondering.
Yeah. Camel Joe.
Do you do split tails or split tails?
Split tails. Yeah.
Yep, split tails. 1.5 inch, 1 3/4, 2 inch, and 3 inch.
That's what's up right there. At times it take changing them jigs.
Hey, Red River Rob, how you doing, man?
Yeah, Red River didn't send me no pictures. I ain't getting no
Basic
pictures of
stuff,
his
yep.
limit.
Orange
and
and
yellow are good for bluegill.
Yep. Crawfish color.
Yep. Caney got the biggest red ear.
That's
up
back
there by
home.
you, right?
Yeah, that's my home lake. Yeah.
Okay.
What's up, Byron? Rodale, I've caught 3 over 3 pounds. Really?
Man.
Wow.
Man, that's a big fish right there.
Yep. I can only imagine the fight they gave.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Catch
I
those
had
big red
I
ear.
had to knit a couple of them.
What kind of
Different,
line do you guys use for red ear? You use
Jones
grade or
blood,
use
blood.
mono, fluoro?
Huh?
I use slime line 6 pound, and so, on one rod I got 4 pound
Okay.
slime line mono.
I still use that P line, 10-pound
Okay.
P line.
Yeah.
Mono. Yeah.
What's some advice on bank fishing? If you're not catching, move.
Move around.
That's the key.
Depending on what you're fishing for. Well, you moving all fish.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Regardless,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'd also say you need to be changing depths. Right now, if you're bank fishing for crappie and not catching crappie, fairly shallow, 4 foot, 6 foot in, I'd say move. And I'll say this also: you don't have to apply a lot of action. You don't need a lot of action to go along with the jigs right now. You get in the right area, they're gonna get it out of there. They're gonna smack it.
Yeah.
What colors are y'all hitting with? Right now, for me, that turquoise has been just about my number one.
There's
But
a sprue of the turquoise.
Yeah, I
you know
will
what
say.
I'm gonna do is this sprue. I'm gonna give it to my bass guy, and he's gonna rig it up like a worm.
I'm willing to bet it
see
works.
how we catch a bass on it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey,
Yeah.
I tell you what, Steve, that one with the special belly, the glitter belly.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Hey, it put in some work.
Yep.
It put in some work this weekend. I will say that just like that comment, we've been talking about changing these jigs to stay on the, keep the bite going. That turquoise worked really well, but later in the day, I had to go with the gray ghost. And I mean, they pick right back up just from a simple color change.
Yep.
What's the best color for shell cracker? You want to take that, bluegill?
Well, I've been using like little brown, light brown, maybe a Joe Dirt. I've been using out here, around on Sheldon. So that's about what I've been using for them. What color you using for them out there?
Oh, gold. It's a jig with that gold in it. You remember one I had on my background from a green screen?
Yeah. Okay.
But it just take, I was catching some with the silver, blue, white. They're just like crappie.
Yeah.
Just find the color that draw the best bite.
Will they hit plastic a lot?
I would say so.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to feed them plastics coming up.
I believe they'll hit them.
Okay.
Love your videos. I just love listening to you talk. Awesome. I know I'm. Hey, I think I talk bad.
I know I talk bad.
Can't get rid of ghost tree updates. Supposed to fix it. Hey, what I've researched on that is taking away some of your sensitivity will help you with that.
Yeah, and there's a
Also,
ghost tree reject option now. With
oh
one of the
really?
with one of the latest updates.
Yeah. Also, you can click your transducer up towards the front of your boat, one click, and that'll also help. Or if you, it depends on how you have it set. You may take 2 clicks, but play with that transducer's position, and I've heard that really helps some too. One guy was saying that he adjusted his sensitivity, but it also made seeing his jigs a lot harder. So the first thing I would do is adjust that transducer, see if that helps.
And I think get some warm water with some dishwasher soap and scrub that transducer, the beams, and that does a lot. I do that about every 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yep, because you get particles, minor, small from that water,
Yeah.
just to clean it off.
Cool. Okay.
Don't scrub
Awesome.
it with no like scrub
Brushes.
pad, just a regular
Yeah.
sponge.
Right.
Cool. I'm about to do that.
Yeah. Even regular transducers. You know, they're
Without
in
a
the
doubt.
water
Yep.
and it's dirty and you hitting
Yep.
them, and it's just
Yep.
good once in a while just to clean them.
Yep.
Cool.
Jay, I'm not sure that 2D spooks fish. Now, I will say this. I think there's something to using live scope and having to be really careful on using other electronics and also the noise you make, dropping even the way you drop your jig in the water. You have to be really careful
Yeah.
while live scope is on. I know I had Red River Rob, I think was the guy that said that he had his live scope on, and when he turned his 2D on, the fish scattered. So I'm thinking that those frequencies mixed up because it's like I've been saying, right now without live scope, I can pass over a pile, toss my marker buoy out, and sometimes it lands inside of the stump and it's sitting there plopping on top of the water. So I go and spin around and come back, jump on the troll motor, and I got my 2D and SI running. And a lot of times my first drop, I'm on fish. But I've seen to where if you have live scope and you let that jig hit the water wrong, let it hit, plop in the water, I've seen those fish spook. Not saying that live scope caused it. It's just my observation. But as far as 2D spooking fish, I don't see it. Postpone. It's coming. C&B. Steve, I want some of your jig. Hey, let me go ahead and do it because I've been waiting way late to give the winners from the previous
Gene,
week.
send me a message. I think you just sent me a message. I'm not sure. I know I just got about 5 messages, so I see them flashing, but I can't go to them because I'm on the live.
Yeah.
I need to get 2 phones, one that do my stuff while I'm
Yeah, or a
laptop. I have my
laptop.
Surface, but it's in the house. I haven't used it on the lives yet. I need to probably start.
Sonny T from Delaware in the house. Tides have really messed up my past 2 trips on lakes. Any advice? Tides. So Steve, you
Saltwater. That's the only time I remember
no,
tides
I
is
know
saltwater.
yeah, but I think he may be fishing brackish or something. But
Okay.
I know he fished freshwater. You catch sunfish and crappie and bass. From what I've seen, you guys been doing an awesome job out there, especially that trip before this last one where y'all smacked those crappie around. But my advice on getting on any fish is if you're not on them, move, change your colors, change your slow down sometimes. And I'm talking about while you're fishing, not while you're moving. You can move fast, but fish slow. A lot of times color makes a big difference. All right, so last week, I'm new to crappie life,
Appreciate
fellas. I'm
it.
learning from the best right now. Thank you. I don't feel I'm the best, but okay.
Nah,
I just share what I know. I won't say I'm the best. I catch a few fish every now and then. So last week we did one round of numbers, and I was going to do 2 packs of jigs, assorted jigs. And the first number, can I get that on there? The first number was 11. Yeah, I know I got bad writing. And the second number was 67. Okay. And I know for a fact the first person to post 11 was Red River Rob. I'm going to have to start deleting that guy from any giveaway because I don't know how he's doing it. He's been winning a lot. So Red River Rob was the first to post 11. And Albert Evans, who I have not seen, was the first person to pick 67. So those are the 2 winners from last week. And if I could ever get caught up on these comments, Bluegill, how you want to do your box giveaway, or when do you want to do it?
we can do it tonight. You just do it like you do with the numbers.
Okay. I like staging areas. I do too.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm new to. Okay, we talked about that.
Yeah.
See any questions? Anybody see any questions I need to hit? Bluegill, you see any questions?
I saw one earlier, right before you got to it. I think it was a guy said he's new to fishing. He just not getting into fishing.
What are you guys' opinion on micro jigs? I love them. And do you fish them a particular time of year? I fish them year round. If I get a short strike, especially if I'm getting short strike on a bigger bait, I will downsize in a heartbeat. Or if they're just being finicky. And I find that I'm talking about small baits. Thought maybe, well, you see the plastic styles. That thing there's 1 inch long.
Yeah.
1 inch long. And I know you do know I do hand ties also. I got some silver blue white here. This is actually not a micro. This is on a number 6 hook, but it's still a small jig considering.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the silver blue white on a limits tackle number 6 sickle hook. Got a little flash in the tail, silver head, if I can get it in there. Silver head, blue body, white tail with a little flash on a sickle hook. And hey, that thing there, it attracts some nice fish. How about y'all? Bluegill? Yeah, the micros.
Oh, I like them.
Steve, you use micros?
Yeah, I use I don't use the 1 inch a lot. 1.5 split tails.
Yeah.
Oh man, that is a bad
They love it.
to the bone bait.
Yeah.
That's probably that one and the stinger is like my favorite.
Yeah. Oh, this 5/16, that's the number 6 or 4.
4.
Oh, it's number 4. Okay.
Well, I was like numbers. I say, man, that's a small.
Yeah. Well, that's the hook.
Number 4. Yep.
Number 4.
Right there.
Yep.
So
perfect for a 1.5, 1 3/4 bait.
That's what I was just going to say. My best trip with that turquoise, 1.5 split tail turquoise, was with this 5/16 number 4. And let me tell you, it was really windy. And I just couldn't get out of the wind. I mean, it blow from this direction. And this is one thing, man, I wouldn't mind the wind blowing from one direction. But here lately, it'll blow north. It'll blow northwest. It's going to blow northeast, east, west. And I've even seen it come south at times. That's what killed me.
Mm-hmm.
But when it's like that, if you're going to fish and want to get on some fish, you're going to need some weight. Or you'll be adding split shots. And
I was using it 1/16 though. That micro.
Yeah, but you're able to hide where you've been fishing at.
No, not really. I can't say where I was, but no, not really.
Yeah,
it's blowing directly in my face.
It's always in my face.
Hey, there was a comment toward me a second ago, but it flashed too fast.
It was a question.
Yeah, it was something about 15 something. Steve, something about 15. Right before the Glenn.
Steve on some of your jigs.
That's the same one. No, it was just someone was talking about braid. It was the one comment before that.
Oh, that was Horace.
What'd he say?
What you was talking about the micro jigs.
No, after that.
Okay. That's this one that we were just getting ready to address. Oh, right here. Oh, you seen it on your end. I hadn't put it up yet.
Oh, I need
15 gold dust and 15 electric chicken and 1 inch if you have them.
Yeah, I'll make them. Just send me a message, Gene. I think he's the one that doesn't have Facebook, right?
Don't remember.
If you don't have Facebook, go to the webpage and send me an email, and then I'll see it tonight. And then there's a waiting list, and I'll add you to it.
Gene, try some of those in that tad fry too. That tad, or even an inch and a half. The inch and a half split bill will be fire too.
That's Gold
without
dust.
a doubt.
And gold dust been.
Yep.
That's what I've been killing.
Yeah. You know, and I talk a lot about that turquoise. But
what
right now,
pink?
even the pink, that's what I was just getting ready to say.
Yep.
Even that pink, it's just so many jigs that's on fire right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, it's just that certain time of day, because that pink, that really bad day, when I finally put that pink on, that's what it was still a tough bite deep. But when I tell you those fish were knocking fire from that all pink, I had a pink head, pink body, and those fish were, I mean, they wanted that jig.
Hey,
yeah,
a lot of people
electric
think
chicken
because the spun, that color don't matter. But when you
it
got 2 or
matters.
3 poles down, and they specifically hitting that one color
That's
all
right.
the time,
yep,
that jig is on fire. That's how we could determine that jig is on fire right there.
Yeah, here's some electric chicken right here.
Look at chicken. Oh, that look good.
Yep. Hey, Gene, I got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 pack and a half right here. So I'll save it for you. Electric chicken.
Is that
1.75 stingers. Yep, that's a good bait right there.
It is.
That way you don't have to wait on the waiting list. It's already made.
Right.
Yep. Gold dust. I can do it in the same thing and it'll ship out, same day.
Yeah.
So Gene, send me a message and tell me you want some of that electric chicken I already had made. Hey,
Steve, on the K9 braid, how is it with the wind knives?
Yeah, it's good. Only thing I can tell you is always keep pressure on keep in contact with your jig. Always have your hand on your line and make sure your line's stretched. Once you get your line loose, any braid, but just keep, even when that jig's dropping, keep contact with your jig, and if the wind's going, the more contact and a little heavier jig head helps also. It gives you more contact with it.
Back when I first started using braid, once I got my first few thumps on it, I was like, I'll never use mono again.
Right.
And the sensitivity of braid, it's just greatly improved.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, those wind knots will throw you for a loop in a heartbeat that I found.
Yeah.
And I'm not sponsored by Berkley in any way, but that's why I use that Berkley fire line and it's not worth anything to cast with. This is strictly for vertical jigging.
Yeah.
Because it is very stiff. It's a stiff line. And it's not going to cast worth nothing. But if you go on a vertical jigging rod, a long rod, I find that it is less likely to have those wind knots than most. I hadn't used that K9 yet. I need to get some of that K9 to try it out.
Yeah.
But that Berkley fire line, that's why I use it, because it's a stiff line. But I'm going to try that K9 out. You ain't going to have all the fun with that stuff. Gene say he left you a message. Did you see that? Left you a message on Facebook.
Sid's on here too. He just sent me a message. Hey, Sid,
Okay.
tell me what style plastics you want. You said you want 15 and 15, but I didn't see the style.
Yeah. The difference between Helix and Solix. The Helix is a newer line, but they're different categories altogether. The Solix is a better line of electronic than Helix is good also, but the Solix replaced the Onyx, right? So that's in a different class than the Helix.
And touchscreen.
I think the Sol. Well, it depends on which one he's going to get. Well, you can get a Helix with touchscreen also,
Oh, I didn't
depending
know
on
that.
what. Yeah, depending on what line you get. But they're both great units. Just got to get the right one.
Right.
When it's the best time of year, all year long. When it's a tough bite,
Yeah.
I recommend downsizing. Sometimes if you change colors from to bottom and back and forth, works without a doubt. Yeah, you can. And what he's saying, if say for instance you got this shad pattern, that would actually be upside down, is what he's saying, and it it's supposed to be fished like that. Well, that's the way it's designed to fish. But I've seen, and usually when you fish it like this, when they want it like this, dead sticking is usually the way they want it. Fishing shallow in the heat of the summer in Texas, especially right before big storms, you'll be surprised. And Bluegill says it all the time.
Yep.
Thanks for being with us tonight, Slab Doc. Really appreciate it. What crappie tastes better, is whites or blacks? I think blacks taste. I think they both taste the same. I can't tell them apart. I fry them together all the time, and I just can't tell the difference. How about you, Bluegill?
No. Hey, can't tell the difference though.
Yeah.
It look the same when that meal get on top of it.
Yeah. Hey, a question is, frying crappie. Let's talk about that a little bit. What's the favorite way? You know what I mean? We love catching them, but eating them is just probably as good.
Without a doubt.
I just put some seasoning and some cornmeal. I'm simple. I don't put mustard on my fillets. I don't put, batters and stuff. Seasoning. I'll season my fish separate. I'll season my cornmeal, toss it around, and fry it. What do you guys? What's your best recipe?
I use that Louisiana fish fry in the blue
Okay.
bag.
Yep.
Here lately, I just been in the past I've been just with the meal, and that's it. Here lately, I just take about 2 eggs, put in a bowl, just take my fillet, roll around the egg a little bit, then put it in the batter, and cook it like that. So
okay. And how many minutes do you fry it?
Huh?
How many minutes? I usually do 8 minutes.
Probably about, depending on how greasy it is, about somewhere around 5 to 8 minutes, something like that. Not long. It don't take long. Once they start doing this number here.
Once it floats, that's what a lot of people do.
Yeah, once it floats, it's pretty much done.
I go a little longer. I want mine's golden brown, not just gold. I always go a little longer. Now, as far as the how I fix it, I at times want it different.
Okay.
And I'll do either way I do it. I'm gonna season it after it comes out of the grease.
Okay.
I don't season it. I mean, it just you get a lot better flavor.
Right.
Putting that seasoning on.
Is it like a dust seasoning, or what do you season it with?
I use Saint Maud's. It's something. If you buy it, they don't sell it here in Texas that I know
of. Okay.
So it's out of Louisiana, and you can order it on the internet. But they charge so much for it that I'd advise just pick up a case when you go to Louisiana.
Okay.
And it's some good stuff. I don't care what you're cooking. That Saint Maud's, let me tell you, it's just about I use other seasonings also, but that Saint Maud's goes on a lot of food at my house. And the reason why it's low in salt.
Okay. Yep.
Text that to my phone. Let me know, because I'm leaving tomorrow going up that way.
Okay. I'll send you a picture. I got 2 cans over here.
Okay. I'll pick you some up, Steve. I know he probably
Okay.
got a
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
full of it up there already.
You
Now,
saying he ain't
actually,
sharing?
no, actually, I'm at the very last bottle.
Well, send
I
me
was telling
some. I
telling
get
my
both of them
wife
for you.
that we might have to take a trip. My son and his wife bought I think 2 cases back their
Okay.
last trip over there.
Is it a powder or like a hot sauce?
Yeah, no, it's powder.
Okay.
It's a seasoning.
Yeah. I
So you
get
went old school, put that cane pole out there.
Oh
Hey,
yeah.
ain't
I don't
nothing
know
like
if
it.
I don't know if I'd enjoyed it.
Hey,
I
I
don't
would.
know. Finally got on this live. Awesome. Drysdale, check this dude out. I'm just now realizing I need to start looking at the names of people that's posted.
I'm gonna break out a 16-foot jigging rod
Woo.
B&M this weekend. I'm gonna try it out.
16 foot.
Yep. Get out there with that live scope, 16-foot
Yep.
rod.
Okay, we
2
went
of the
over that.
turquoise in there. Cool.
Yeah. I put a little
Darian
extra in there.
Jackson in the house.
All
What's
right.
up, Gary?
Always waxworm, wigglers, or crickets. Okay.
Hey,
Try that
those
jig.
jigs work. They work just as well.
Try that jig, man. It worked.
When fishing from the bank on a spring river with a moderate current, would you throw up current? I'm gonna be out of the current.
Yep. Where a break is, where that water
Yeah, that
Exactly.
stops.
the eddy
Yep.
water.
Yep. And I'm willing to bet 90% of the fish that's in that place is gonna be in those eddies. Man, am I that far behind on these comments? It just jumped. So I probably if I pass you up, hey, you're gonna have to post up again. Man, I didn't know I was that far behind. Socket Pat in the house.
All right.
Wow. Big country living. I hope I didn't pass any questions up. There's a question. You have Gray Ghost and Micro. You need to do that.
I can make it. I
Yeah,
make
hey,
anything. I do from
that
1/64 all the way to half ounce. So, yep.
Summersville is up near Brenham, Texas, where Bluebell ice cream comes from.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, my
I
ice
have
cream.
on
Lake
Lake Waco
Waco. Okay.
Redwoods. Yeah, it's in several
Hey
lakes. I mean,
Romero.
no jigs in the back. Now I got rods in the background today. Salt Life. There's a new name.
All right.
Louisiana.
Welcome. Thanks for the support.
Yep.
I need to add the turquoise and school bus to my crappie weaponry. Let's make it happen.
Let's make it. Hey Horace, man, you're local, man.
Yeah.
Meet any day.
Get into fishing. What should I get to start?
I
Yeah,
got
that's
turquoise
awesome.
made already. So, Horace, send me a message, or we can meet tomorrow.
Awesome.
Well, depending on what kind of fishing you're doing.
Yeah,
You
you
know,
got
if you
give us a little bit more information. Do you have a boat already, or I mean, I know you're saying you're just getting
And
into
what
it.
state? You know, what's the
What state?
water like? Yeah,
river,
lake.
lakes, creeks.
Yeah.
What kind of fishing do you want to do? Lafayette. SK, where you been? You changed the name of your group. What group? I've been here. I hadn't went anywhere.
Hey,
Tavares.
Tavares, I sent you a message on your thing you won. We're supposed to meet up. Just let me know. I got it right here with your name on it.
Awesome. Hey, you gonna fish that tournament up there? Man, I'm way behind on these. Man, y'all throwing us some comments tonight.
All right, changing them addresses. That's what's up.
Yep. Yeah, I gotta blow through these, try to get caught up because I don't want to be on here 3 hours. I catch crappie from the bank. What works for me is fishing running water near a man-made structure, and that creates an eddy. Just what we were saying a while ago.
Yep.
Got to get a current break somewhere.
Yep.
What do you guys' opinion on live bait? Hey, if it works for you, use it.
I know when they're
But-
finicky, I'll put live bait on the jig,
Yeah.
and that'll entice them. And even
Yeah.
that minnow moving too much scares the fish sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It depends on the fish, you know. If they want
And the
live bait,
size of the
they'll
minnows.
big.
Some of them like
Yep.
bigger minnows, some like smaller minnows.
When I was fishing with minnows, I do the medium size only.
Yep.
Only
Yep.
medium size.
And that's another point to the micro jig. If they're
Yeah.
biting
Right.
small minnows, you want to use a micro jig. If they wanted
Exactly.
large, same thing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Last weekend, I used 3-inch turquoise split
Yeah.
tails. And I used that till about 10 in the morning. And I had a few short strikes, but not that many. And
They weren't
then
aggressive.
I went to a June bug, hand tie, and a gray ghost and finished the day out.
Gotcha.
I don't know what it is. At a certain time when that sun comes up, then that hair works better. And small. Yep.
3-inch versus.
Yep.
One.
1
Let's see
inch.
if I can hold it up. 3-inch versus a 1-inch.
Yep. That's exactly what I was using. That turquoise chartreuse 3-inch.
Chartreuse.
Lake Fork.
That's big.
Now
Yep.
just
Eight-
imagine.
Yep.
Just imagine. 1 minute you're having to use this to get bit, and then the next you
Yep.
got. Look at the difference in that.
Yep.
You can put
You
it
know-
down toward the tail.
Yep.
I was
Yep.
talking.
Exactly.
I was talking to Horace today, and I was telling him that I probably keep 300 plus hand ties in my jig box, and he found that pretty amazing. And I told him, hey, that don't count the plastics that I got with me.
Yeah.
And there ain't nothing worse than being out there and having a tough time with those fish and not having a jig that pops in your mind that you want to try. So it's I want to have it with me, and I don't feel you can have too many jigs in your box. Crawfish colors for red ear. That's what's up. Green Lantern. Brown orange. There's that brown orange.
Yep. You got that right here.
Yeah. Brown gold. Yep. I totally agree. Pennyback. Hold'em Hook TV.
All right. Thanks for the
Chat
support.
Jock. Chat Jock. What's up, buddy? So,
All right. Cool, Gene.
Chuck. I had an issue on the lake last week. No, okay. Are you talking about the settings?
Yep. Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's what I did. Awesome.
Yep. And every lake I go to, I have to adjust my setting, just the water.
Without a doubt.
It's
It's not a set and forget.
Yep. And lately,
not
I've
a
been
set
using a
forget.
lot lower sensitivity. What I'll do is I'll drop my jig in the water and adjust that sensitivity so I can see that jig good. A lot of times I'll be in the 59% and I actually work better. I like a little darker screen.
I don't have a favorite fishing rod. I got these are B&M rods that I almost exclusively used a few years ago, and you can pick those rods up fairly cheap. And the reason why I got them there is just like this guy that got on here a while ago said he was just getting started. You don't have to go and spend $80, $90, $100 for a rod when you're getting started. And B&M has been in the crappie world for several years.
Yeah.
And I've caught so many crappie in those B&M BGJPs, I believe it goes by.
Yep. That's the ones I ordered, 16 footers. Yep.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
line is good.
Yes, sir. They are. I can't tell you the amount of fish that I've caught on those rods. And for the money, if you ask me, they are the best rod for the money. But if you're wanting, you can get rods with greater sensitivity, greater swing in power, but it does cost more. B&M, they're going to be in the crappie world for forever. and just it's like I say, I've used them for several years,
Me too.
and they've gotten the job done.
Yep. Albert C. Evans told me to tell you he was online. I guess he was
Okay.
Oh,
online.
is he?
Yeah, he's
Well,
here.
they just need to send me they're both locals,
Okay.
so they just need to get at me to get their packs.
Okay. Yeah, he sent a message to me, let me know you was here.
Leaving comments, but you haven't noticed. Yeah, I didn't see you comment. Micro jigs are a beast. Or the
Yep.
best. Okay,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
They I will say, yeah, I've
They
seen
work.
times where they want them big baits.
Yep.
Yep.
So it's just trial and error. It's just putting it down there and see what the fish prefer. Shad spawn coming, without a doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Pass my winning on to someone else, unless it's unless it's the alley rod. Well, hey, Red River, I really do appreciate it. You can dig in my box anytime you see me out there, so I do appreciate it. Thank you so much for being considerate.
Yeah.
You have won way too much though. Just to let that out.
Good support, man.
Without a doubt. Steven.
Yep.
Hey.
The spawn here in Georgia is late this year.
Okay.
Tell you what, that cold snap, I said it, I think it affected differently because there's a lake up here that's pretty deep. Now I'll go ahead and name the lake. Benbrook Lake is still affected by that cold snap we had.
Mm.
And the water in that lake is still, I don't know if Pat's still here, but that water's cold in that lake.
Hmm.
And I went over there yesterday. I mean, it was right at dark when I got over there and stuck my finger in that water, and I mean, it's just cold. I did see two crappie caught from the bank, and I caught 3 yellow bass. I mean, yellow bass is gonna bite regardless.
Yeah.
But that made my day, just seeing the water and catching those 3 fish. That eased the tension that I had from my day of work yesterday.
All right.
Have you ever used hydrogen peroxide in your live well to keep the fish healthy during a tournament? I have not.
I've heard of it, but
Yeah.
I just use G juice.
G juice.
Yeah.
G juice.
Only time I'll do anything different is during the summer months, and I'll just slowly add ice to keep the water
I started
temp down.
with 20 pound bag ice in there with some G juice.
Yeah.
And maybe add ice every 2 hours. Same hand tied jig with painted heads like pink.
Like orange.
I don't paint heads. Everything is unpainted heads, but I do all the colors. So just send me a message. I have
Northeast
a lot of
wind can be bad. Exit the live and come back. Sometimes the connection is without a doubt.
Right.
And catfish and crappie.
Make sure you that thumbs up. Let's get a lot of thumbs up today.
I'd really appreciate it.
Yep.
Do you have super? I have not activated it to help with shipping. I have not activated that. We may do it. The software that I'm using is pretty expensive, so I may do it in a super chat. But if you guys want to help with the next purchase of that, just we'll talk about it. Right now, money is not an objective of mine. I'm okay in the money department. I just enjoy you guys coming on here and talking crappie.
That's it.
Yep. And spread the word. Spread it to your friends. If everyone on here tells one friend to come on, it helps the crappie community. Everyone learns something.
Learn something from each and everybody.
Yep.
You have a baby shad.
Shad pedal belly.
Just have to send me a picture, man, and then I'll make it. Any bait.
Maybe pink belly.
I can make.
Pink belly, purple back.
I don't know.
Is it about like the love?
Oh, he said pearl belly. Pearl belly.
Yep.
Purple
Yep.
back.
I can do it. Yep. No problem. I do 2 purples. I got a June bug, which is darker, and then a lighter purple. maybe like, I don't know what they call it, fuchsia, I guess, a fuchsia purple. Yep,
Without a
braid.
doubt.
That's it. Yep, love braid.
I agree.
And when you get that hit, that thump, oh man, it goes through your whole body.
Yep.
I can just think about a thump right now.
Yep.
Set that hook in my sleep.
Hey,
Right.
it's. I don't know about y'all, but there have been a few nights that I've had dreams of getting a thump, and
Yep.
I wake
yeah.
up setting the hook.
Yep.
Hey, Lena,
And that's what I really, the first time it happened, I was like, man, I really got a problem. I really do
Right.
have a problem with this fish.
Hey, that's when you know you got to go back the next day when you're dreaming about it. You have a
Yep.
good day. I'm going back tomorrow.
Yep.
Solix
Okay.
high definition, without a doubt. Yeah, the Solix is the better unit from Humminbird. Son and grandkids are enjoying your jigs. They are changing addresses in a major way. That's
All
awesome.
right. Appreciate it, Albert.
Appreciate it.
To stand between SK and Panfish Nation, y'all made me pull out the jig tying stuff.
All
Welcome
right.
to the
That's good
addiction.
stuff. Yep.
That's good.
And what I'm going to do is
Yes, man.
next week, I was thinking about giveaway stuff. I'm going to start giving away feathers, some chenille.
Awesome.
I always give baits away, but a lot of guys
Yeah.
hand tie. I'm gonna start I'll give a mixed bag of feathers away. You get 3 different color feathers,
Right.
and some chenille, or I'll give away ceramic bobbin. I'll give away some head cement. We'll just start mixing it up.
Twist from using a swivel. Might be wrong. Okay, you talking about that wind knots?
Yeah.
Sid.
Me using a swivel, I never able to use a swivel. It's like it's just too much added. Like it might scare the fish away to me.
I don't use a swivel either.
Yeah,
I tie it directly. I don't use furl either.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
right now.
No.
Well, I use a mono just so that if you get hung up, you can.
Well, I started
you can,
using the leader.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, I know Bluegill will test about this too. That there are some lakes where those fish will not hit as well tied directly to a jig.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I see it. Blackened is definitely on my list of the way I cook crappie.
Emeralds. I got some crappie I'm gonna cook tomorrow. I'm gonna get some emeralds. I might stop by Walmart on the way back, blacken some tomorrow.
Yeah, Louisiana fish fry is just too salty for me.
I love it. Gotta have it. Give me that blue bag anytime.
I just buy a big bag of cornmeal and I'm simple.
Check that out.
My dad does. I can't
Oh,
get
really?
it right. Yeah,
Soak
I can't
it in
get
beer?
it right.
Okay. Buttermilk, beer. I know people that spread mustard all over the fillets.
I'll see. I ain't gonna waste my beer on no fish. I'm gonna drink that.
Cornmeal. Hey, that's a great way to do it too.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what I do.
Yellow
Just yellow
cornmeal,
cornmeal. Yep.
I try to stay away from the salt though. It's just Can someone let SK know I'm here? Thank you. Okay.
That was early.
Yep.
That was early.
I fry them blackened and cook half shell. Awesome.
Oh yeah. I seen that.
Yeah.
Huh. I never tried
I
that.
agree. Louisiana fish fry in the cornmeal. It's good. You fry a little longer, without a doubt.
Yep. A lot of people like it crispy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, without a doubt. That's the deal.
Yeah.
And the reason why I do it like that also is because when I cook fish that evening, I want to snack on it the next day.
Right.
And when you cook it a little harder, then when you go that golden brown, it still has that good crunch.
Do you put the fish in the refrigerator or you leave it on the counter? Some people do it different ways.
I put it in the fridge. Yeah.
Because some people don't like fish after it goes in the fridge. They'll leave it on the counter and the next morning they'll just eat it.
Well, I eat it cold.
I
eat it cold.
Yeah.
Because if you heat it up, it gets soggy.
Yeah.
It's different stuff. When it floats, it's done. Keto a year ago. Okay.
Bake them. Yeah.
Usually bake them. Hey, I tell you what, that lemon butter. I got a brand new air fryer. I've never used it.
Oh, okay.
For real?
I do all my fries in
I've
there.
never used it.
Real good.
It's just not big enough. I mean, you can do it for one person, but if you're cooking for a family, you spend all day trying to cook.
All right, they got them air fry ovens now.
Really,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
a lot of folks saying when they float, they're ready, but
Yep.
mix Louisiana Cajun fry together and
Okay.
Cajun fry together. Okay, that's what's up. Crappie chowder. I'd love to see a recipe
Oh
for that.
yeah. Crappie cakes, that's pretty
Oh
popular.
yeah, without a doubt. I do it sometimes also.
Yeah.
Crappie chowder. I'm gonna have to look for a recipe of
Well,
that
we're gonna
because I
have to
love
do
both.
one time. We're gonna have to do in the Houston area. Let's do a crappie fish fry for everybody. You know what I mean? We can plan
Right.
that for the warmer weather at one of the boat ramps. You know what I mean? After a day of fishing,
Right.
we'll
Yeah.
fillet them. We can fry them right there for people.
You know what? This comment right here just made me realize something. You gave me those zonkers and they're still in my truck.
Oh,
I hadn't
okay.
even tied anything with them yet. Louisiana, the lemon fish fry, yellow bag.
Okay.
Yeah, yellow bag. I don't use mild. That blue bag's best for me.
Show us the seasoning. I'll have it for next time.
Yeah.
I'm sort of tied in right here. If I get up, I got to move rods and my table here and
You locked in,
locked in. Man, I can't get caught up on these comments. Little hint on braid. Get a dowel rod, wrap the line around it when you get hung up.
Yeah. Yeah, because that thing will
Okay.
tear your hand up.
Oh, with that, it'll cut straight through.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of guys carry a glove, like a welding glove in their boat.
Yeah. Man, I can't get caught up on these comments. I don't want to pass it. Let me just see if I can get to any
scroll
questions.
your email across. Somebody asked about your email.
Is that Albert been trying to reach me?
No, it's peace and love.
Only an hour behind. Okay.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Golly. Limits Tackle, where are you located? He's in
Dallas Fort Worth area.
DFW area.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to get a few jigs from you.
Yeah, just send me a message. Does he stay in Houston by you or no?
No, I don't think
Okay.
so.
Okay.
I forget where he's from. He's a YouTuber.
Okay.
What if there's no breaks in the river? Not very wide. Maybe a bend. Is it just all straight? Because if that river makes a little bend, right on the inside of where that river bends at, that would be classified as eddy. You'll usually see the water twirling there, right out there at the edge, where that eddy begins.
That's right.
But you need a current break from somewhere, whether it be structure, possibly a tree in the water, a bank, a point. There's going to have to be something there to get, and those fish will congregate there if it has the right depth. Getting into fishing. Rich woman with a house and tow vehicle. How to get in touch with Limits Tackle. I'll put up a banner.
Yep. On Facebook. Just look me on Facebook.
Yeah. I think you're on Facebook. Limits Tackle on Facebook.
Yep. That's easy. Send me a message. Like tonight, I'll have a bunch of messages, but by in the morning, I'll reply.
Right. Have you ever tried chumming a brush pile? I have not. I have heard of it. I have not done it.
I'm gonna tell you what me and my uncle used to do a long time ago with it.
Some crappie and bass.
Cook rice. Take your cooked rice out there with you. We used to shine that cooked rice will sink. And I guess they thinking, I don't know if it's grass shrimp or like, but he'll throw cooked rice down there while we fishing. So if you want to call that charming.
Yeah.
Dylan, right now you're in Michigan, so I'm not for sure. Do you have any piers up there? Fishing piers that you could possibly get out? Hey, catfish and crappie. Let me ask you this: are you catching your crappie shallow right now? I know you got on a good mess the other week. We'll try to get you an answer here shortly, Dylan. Been wanting this every day. Clock on these fish. Don't want to miss a day, but wind is brutal. I totally
wind
agree.
is brutal. Yep.
Thank you, Dave.
Yep.
There you go, right there.
Yep. Like I said, there's a waiting list, plastics and J heads, but if you just want samples, what I have, it'll ship out that day. It's just all the custom stuff, that takes a while.
Right. That's awesome, Red River. Live minnows and Spanish mackerel.
Okay, Spanish mackerel, probably.
Yeah. They're smoking big jigs. At times they will. I'll tell you,
Yep.
You got to have it in your box. Let me see if I can get caught up. Hey, if I skip over you, you got a question. Oh, here's another. Let's say a question mark here. Have you done a video yet on how you? Yes, I have. I have. If you go to my channel, go to the home page and go to playlist. I have a playlist on jig tying, and you will see that video within that playlist.
Yep, I've watched it a few times.
Yeah. I think I explained it pretty well. It's gonna take some practice, but it's not a hard jig to tie. Where can I find minnows in South Houston? That's a good question.
You got them on I don't know about the South, but you got Days and Jeans Bait Shop on the Sheldon.
Yeah, that's way north.
I don't know nothing about no South side unless you go
I don't
to
know.
PetSmart, Petco.
I'm trying to think of what lakes over there. I know they got some community lakes, but I don't know of any.
Maybe that's where he lives. He wants to get on the way.
So if you come to Lake Houston, you go to Days and Jeans Bait Shop off of Sheldon in the Beltway or 90 in the Beltway. I think it's 90 in the Beltway.
Yeah. I've all been in probably 40, except for 2 ACC crappie sticks. A little pricey, but worth the extra money. Okay. Zepco rods. I haven't used a Zepco rod. I mean, it's been.
Oh yeah, that's when I was a kid.
It's been a long time. Yeah, it's been a long time. Hey, long as they get you out there and get those fish in.
Yep,
that's what counts.
That's it.
They will get the job done. Paintbrush sprinkle, second color, just dipping, brush powder, tap. Yep, I call that brush tapping.
Yep.
To get that second color on there.
There's some people that make some beautiful stuff out there.
Yep.
Yeah,
that brush tap looks a lot better.
Yep.
Don't give that line. SK, I'm not local. I did send you an email. Thanks again. Okay. All right, Albert. I thought you were low. I thought Albert. No, you say you was gonna make a trip down here to fish. I thought you was gonna fish Conroe or something. I have not heard anything this week. I have not did any research. My last question to Brian over at BBG wasn't answered, so I'm not sure if the transducers are available yet or not. Shout out your website and ways to contact you. Oh, is that what you were talking about? Let me see if I can find it. There it is right there. Contact Steve with Limits Tackle at limits-tackle.com or message him on Facebook at Limits Tackle.
And a lot of people just been saying, hey, send me $20 worth of plastics, your favorite colors. And it's been working real good. Just
awesome.
Make what color.
Yeah.
That gets out in a day or two versus custom colors. It just takes a long time.
Yeah.
The list, everyone wants custom stuff. They want their own that no one has.
Yeah.
Which way do you head in the morning, Steve? Oh, it's Mike. I'm in GP.
287 Midlothian to Fort Worth. 287 all the way to downtown Fort Worth. Then I take the 30 to Lockheed Martin, White Settlement. And then coming home, sometimes I'll take 183 to the 20, then to 287. So we can meet on 287 anytime. Free delivery. Fort Worth, Arlington. Yeah, like 287 to 20. That would be good for the Grand Prairie people. Or 67 and 287 in Midlothian. That's about 15 minutes from you guys. You save on shipping, plus you get your stuff fast. You know, the post office is kind of slow sometimes.
Yep, I agree. The loop knot is what I use to help with that. And I do have a video on how I tie my loop knot. I call it a mini small loop knot or something like that. Quick, easy, small loop knot.
To the hook.
Where's the best place to find brim on the bank? What do I look for? Brim, I mean the bluegill, they are a lot more available than crappie. But the same technique applies. Moving, checking, different depths. It may even be worth finding them with worms, which would probably be that they probably hit it a lot faster.
Crickets.
Yeah, the quickest way to find their location. And once you find their location, especially if it's a good bed, which is going to be
stick ups. See little stick ups and stuff too.
Stick ups, sandy banks.
Yeah.
Get one of those new prunes. Prunes? What prune? Did he come back? I don't know what that is. Fish snatcher in the house. Got to have your grease right. Bottom line, without a doubt, that grease got to be hot.
Oh yeah,
without a doubt.
75.
I don't know what temperature, but when I pinch a little of that cornmeal and put in that grease, I want it fizzling.
Yep.
See, I'm way behind on these during gone comments, man. We still talking about cooking crappie. We're eating air fryer, nice and crispy. Okay, I have to try that.
That might be even more important.
Crappie cooking show. Super Dave says it's a crappie cooking show. Crappie etouffee.
Oh man.
Yeah, he talks some good stuff.
Oh yeah.
Hey, look at this comment here.
Not bad in Oklahoma.
Man, I done seen so many 3-pounders coming out of Oklahoma here lately.
Yeah.
Eufaula's been doing good. I've seen a lot of posts on there. Keystone's been fishing real good.
Well, they've been cold. Are you saying here in the past few days? That gotta be what you're saying, because the past couple of months, man, they've been laying out some 3-pounders from up there. To be tied to the house. Post some cook video. Awesome. That's what's up, Mike.
Yep.
No comments for 5 minutes so SK can get you. I'm trying, man. Steady's over 20 minutes behind. 5 minutes ain't gonna help.
Masters,
all right.
Lake Washington tournament starts Friday and Saturday. There'll be weigh-ins live, so look for some good fish. Lake Washington in Mississippi. Crappie Masters this weekend, Friday, Saturday.
Stuffed jalapenos with crappie, Tony seasoning, and green onions. Sound really good.
Yeah.
And for you golf fans, the Masters starts tomorrow.
Oh, for real?
Yep.
You'll have to go to SK's page and look to see if he's subscribed to anyone and start finding channels to sub to that. Okay. Also, they're asking for me to put up channels. Yeah, I'm. We've been doing this a few months, but I'm not that deep. Now, Catfish and Crappie could probably tell us how to do that, but or tell me how to do that. But I don't know how to do it. Tony said he got his G box in today. I'm ready to blow through some. If I don't see a question,
Cool.
thanks for commenting, because I got some giveaways. We got these giveaways. Steve, I still want to order Peak Vice. Did you get that Peak Vice?
I'm waiting. The owner of the company was out for a couple weeks, so I'm still waiting. And then they said they were like 160 on back order, so
Wow.
they're pretty popular. You know what I mean?
Crappie by Jigging. It's rare. I see videos of
Gonna be
people
worth
casting.
going into it. I'm thinking about wholesaling powder paint. You know, start selling that. I think there's a lot of interest. I'm gonna get with ProTech, and then see how that'll work. I'll probably do 2 ounce. The minimum will be 2 ounces. You know, 2 ounce cans, and then I'll do 2 ounce bags.
Sweet. Yes, you can catch crappie by casting. And crappie addicts on YouTube are prime examples of that. And I know Camo Joe know who I'm talking about. They're over there in California also. And when I tell you they own some big old black crappie over there, and they just cast to them.
Yep.
Even I've done it. You can use cork also.
Yep.
If you need a slower presentation.
Yeah. Live scope is broadcast tonight.
Yep.
Cast live scope now, so casting is a big thing right now.
He'll cast 40 feet away and watch that.
Yeah. With sort of like sniping.
Mm-hmm.
And the quick retrieve. All right, y'all. We get ready to get to the bottom of these comments. I really love a craw color split tail.
I can do any color you want, man. Just it's your imagination. You know, you make whatever you want. You can have some color that no one has out there. Burnt orange, kind of. That's a craw color, right? Brown, maybe burnt orange.
Brown orange is, yep. Trying to get caught up, y'all. All right, I see Slick got a question here. Have you done the turquoise with the orange tail or yellow belly? No, not that I know of. Maybe some we could test out. 200 boats on the water. Doesn't anybody work anymore? Yeah, that's a lot of traffic right there.
Hey, I got a bait for you, SK, to show you. This is the one Bluegill was showing you on that last video. That's a split.
That's it. Yeah.
That turquoise top and that green belly.
Yeah.
Yep. That's it.
Yep. 2-inch split tail. They'll be here tomorrow for you.
Okay. I was just joking. He offered me a couple. But man, hey, I look at I didn't have time to get some jigs together. I got so many jigs that I'm trying to get tested that I want to do more giveaways tonight.
Right.
To just get some help getting the word out how well these jigs are working.
And this one's a killer too. I'm gonna show these guys. Monkey milk with a chartreuse tail. That thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Pad fry.
Yeah.
That thing. Monkey milk, number one. They say it's the number one color out there. You know, most popular.
Yeah. Ohio coming up soon. Bluegill and myself will both be chasing bluegill.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm trying to think of who else is big into it.
You got a lot of them on there. You got with Jay and Cole. You got I can't think of it's a guy in Louisiana. He fishes a lot for bluegill. It's a lot of good brim videos out there on YouTube right now.
Yeah.
You get a lot of good ones. I can't think of the guy's name right now, but it's a lot of them out there.
Yeah, the temperature definitely does drop when you add your fish. Mike Hallmark. Okay, we're caught up, I think. I hope I didn't skip over anybody's questions. All right, Bluegill, you ready to do your jig box giveaway? And you just want to do the numbers.
Yeah, just do the numbers.
Okay, we have 98. Man, we had a lot of people drop out. It is right at 11 o'clock. Let me get this typed in before anybody put numbers in.
Whoever wins, just send SK send him the email him, and he'll get it to me, and I'll put it in the mail.
Hold on, I got to put start in. Okay, we had
Trip Fantasy.
All right, you want me to write the number down also?
Yeah.
Bluegill?
Yeah, you go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna write a number down right here. Okay, now I'm ready to enter start. So numbers from 1 through 100, you can post as many numbers as you want. And the way we're going to do this is the first person to comment with the correct number will be announced next week and will be the winner. And we also got to do this pack that Red River Rob told me to put back in the pot.
Cool.
Steve, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
You still have this mold?
Is that
It's like a carrot.
Yeah,
like a carrot. You still have it?
2-inch, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's 2-inch.
Let's do it some turquoise tomorrow.
Let's do it. But I got some of these chartreuse right here, and they are awesome working bait.
Oh yeah, they work good.
But I don't use them enough, so I'm gonna do a giveaway of 10 baits tonight. I know everybody see these rods back here. That was just my backdrop for right now. However, I'll probably, if we ever hit 150 on the live, I'll do a giveaway on the a B&M, but I won't do a giveaway on the Denali until I hit 15,000 subscribers.
What do you got now? 12.5?
12.5, correct.
Let's do it, guys. Let's get that thing rolling.
Yeah.
I'll just be using them rods. Y'all get that 15,000 subscribers, and I'll just be using them.
Okay, we just passed that minute mark. I guess I should have put this in. I'm trying to get these other jigs set up. Let's go ahead and stop right there.
Speaking of rods, I got some trick sticks in.
Oh, really?
7 foot 2-inch light trick sticks. Oh man, that is bad to the bone.
Who makes that rod?
Genco.
Oh, Genco, that's right. Yeah.
Oh man, that thing. And then they're coming out with an X15, 15-foot jigging rod. X10.
Sweet.
Should be next month. And
yeah,
all Genco rods out of stock everywhere. So there's Kevin Rogers rods out of stock.
Wow.
I have 13-footers, $65. You can't beat that. Yep, cheapest price.
$65.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Man.
And these jigs here are brought to you by Limits Tackle, of course. And I must say, I'm a fanatic for straight chartreuse. But I got so many other great colors that work really well. I don't use these jigs enough, so I'm going to pass them on. It's a 10-pack. And you call these carrots, right?
Yep, carrots. Okay,
and these are straight chartreuse. We'll do a giveaway on these tonight. And we'll do the exact same thing. We're at 92 people now. Wait until I enter the start. Okay, we got the start right there for the 10-pack, 2-inch carrot straight chartreuse. Guess I need to write a number down. I don't see what anybody's wrote. That's LBG. And we still got to do this pack also. Thanks again to Red River Raw. Almost at a minute. I want to show you guys this. I know everybody's typing right now. I hadn't wet this jig yet.
Yeah.
Good.
Work good.
Bluegill, this is too big for you. Look at it. Look at the flakes in that. Look at it.
Hey.
Look at that thing.
Yeah.
It's the right color. It ain't never too big. It's the right color. Never too big.
Ain't that just purdy? That's purdy.
Hey.
Look at that thing. All right, y'all. We can stop on the numbers. Stop. Right there. We've made a minute. Now, I only have 2 of these jigs. No, I can't do a giveaway with these right now. I only have 2.
Just bring it to me.
I'll give you one this weekend.
I'm just joking.
No, I got one for I was intended to give you one anyway. I only got 2 of them though. That's just like that 3-inch. I only got 2 of these.
We're gonna make some of that in that gold dust.
Oh yeah.
The 3-inch.
Yeah. Hey,
Okay. All right, y'all. Let me get
try to get them
started.
3-pounders.
Yeah.
That's right.
Pack jigs. We're at 90 people now, so let me write down a number. Hold on, don't enter any numbers. Mixed pack of jigs. All right. We'll start right there. 1 to 90. And you can post as many numbers as you want. And this is for the mixed pack of baits that Red River donated back. 1 minute. Man, I'm ready for the weekend.
Oh yeah.
You know, Lamar and them invited me to this tournament up there. I really want to do it. What you doing this weekend, Bluegill? You going out of town?
I'm supposed to be going to get my daughter. Then I'm supposed to be going to do fishing with Steve too.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna check the winds tomorrow.
Man.
Yeah, I think the wind's gonna be pretty bad.
Yeah.
The money.
Huh?
I don't know where Somerville is.
I've never been to it either.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go win some money.
I need to. But you know, probably 90% of the guys that are gonna fish that tournament got live scope.
Yeah.
It sounds like a great challenge for me, but
yeah, it's a challenge.
Yeah,
it's most definitely gonna
especially I've never boated that late.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we just crossed 1 minute. I'm gonna enter stop right there on the mixed bag of jigs. Man, I sure like to give one of these B&Ms away tonight, but I'm gonna hold up right now. Once we cross 150 people on the live, tell your buddies about us. I know it's late. We trying to cut down. Right now it's 11 o'clock here in Texas. We trying to get it to where we gonna be able to make this thing an hour and a half, and it gives everybody a good time to get in bed, get prepared for their next day of work.
That's right.
Some rods. What length?
These are 11 footers. 11 footers. Both of these are 11 footers. These are 10s. I got one light series and one heavy series on the Denali's.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
but I'll
away packs of turquoise stingers. Yeah, do one more giveaway before we call it a night.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my bead in on there.
Yeah.
I need to.
Whatever you want. What do you think, gold dust or turquoise? Either. You know what I'll do?
Both of them hot. Both of them.
Each. You get a pack of gold dust and you get a pack
Ooh, they gonna
Oh
love that.
man.
They gonna love that.
Okay, we got you still got 94 people. So
Yeah.
let me hold on. Don't post any numbers. Let me get the start.
I'm gonna put my number in on this for sure. Nah, but yeah, they gonna love them jigs. Them 2-packs right there.
Turquoise and gold dust carrots. We'll do some of them. And I got a secret I'm gonna come out with. Yeah, I might have it. I don't think I'll have it next week. The week after, I'll have it. There's gonna be bait coming real soon. There's a couple secret ones. I'm working a couple projects.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey, I know these two right here. They ain't no secret no more, but they working.
All right, so we got 93 people in the chat. But write a number down right here.
Since that Tide Fry I used that day, that gold dust Tide Fry.
And there's your start. There's your start right there, guys. Man, you know, it's 11 o'clock already.
I know.
How does this time pass so fast?
Yeah.
Right.
I don't understand it.
When you're having fun, is that always pass when you're having fun?
Yeah,
I don't understand it.
4:15.
Watch how fast you go tomorrow when you're at work.
Oh, it ain't. Hey, it's gonna crawl.
The only good thing, tomorrow's my Friday, so.
That's right. Mine too.
Yep.
It rained down here earlier this Cape, but
okay.
For the live, it poured down real good over here by my house. Real good.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I thought it was the wind blowing because the wind been blowing. I had to make me get up.
Oh man!
Wow.
So it's pouring. So did.
All right, guys, we just crossed a minute. I entered stop on the posting right there. I want to thank each and every one of you. First, let me thank Steve because dude, there ain't nobody else that's willing to do what you're doing, giving back and supporting the crappie world the way you are.
Yep.
You're one of a kind. I want you to know that. I really do appreciate it.
Sure do. Yep.
Really do appreciate it.
You know what I mean? We help each other out.
Without a doubt. And that's what it's about. I appreciate it, man.
I do too. Really do.
Yep.
Let's come out with some new colors. You know what I mean? Let's come out with some stuff no one's seen.
You know, I was telling
even a bait, make something that's going to be, out of this world.
Yeah.
I think it was Slick that I was talking to, and I was telling him how you want to come up with different stuff on Thursdays when I'm over there.
Yeah,
and it's always a good thing. It's a good thing. It's looking for better, and that's what's up right there.
Always. It's just like tying jigs. You know what I'm saying? You look in your box, look at your stuff, like, you know what? Let me test tie this.
Yeah, exactly.
Box.
Yeah. Yep. It ain't for our eyes. It's for the fish eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
You never know what they're like.
I don't want to catch the fishermen. I want to catch the fish.
That's right.
That's right.
I catch a bunch of fishermen, a bunch of them already.
Hey, welcome to the club, buddy. Bluegill, I'm talking to you.
I thought you were talking to somebody else.
Thanks, Creole. Appreciate it, buddy. But no, I heard your comment.
Yeah.
Welcome to the club.
Yes, sir. Bunch of them.
These guys showing support.
Yeah.
160-ounce jig heads for the win and love it. Wow. I use cannonballs when it's windy.
To answer about 25 messages, mail some stuff out, and then get some rest for tomorrow. So, yeah, I'm out of here, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Super Dave.
Weekend.
Give me a call.
Thank you, Steve. Thanks, Bluegill.
All right.
All right, bye. All right.
We'll catch y'all later.
All right. Later.
All right, guys. We'll be back next week. Same time, same flavor. I really do appreciate all of you that have joined us tonight. And hopefully you enjoyed. We will catch you next week.